Another one.
One more than that. That's how many times we're going to see it.
But this is the first time today we have seen this stage, so.
All right, so we have Dhalsim versus Necalli. A little bit more balanced than if it was Boxer versus Dhalsim.
A lot more fair. And you see IO right there, you know, trying to check Necalli.
So the key to, according to IO, in this matchup, to him winning, is to be able to stay floating for as much as he can, because it lets him react to whatever Necalli's about to do. He doesn't have to worry about the ground pounds. And he has jokingly said, although it's not as much of a joke as maybe he meant it, that he will take 80% of Necalli's life with jump jab out of float. So, I mean, that's how he has to play it. Necalli has too many options to control the ground.
Yeah, no, Necalli has very solid ground game.
So even that, traded. So I also think one of IO's strengths, which maybe just comes from playing Dhalsim because you have to, is that he is very good at evasion and using Dhalsim's mobility to get the best position that he can.
So instead of controlling space, he would just rather just poke out and just run away?
Not even necessarily run away, just stay in a range where he can react with a button, like that.
Oh.
So he was able to float and catch the jump in from Dougie with a falling button. He could have made that hurt a lot more for him.
Still got solid damage off of it.
And he got out of the corner, which I think is maybe more what he was looking for. So those jumping heavy punches from Dhalsim that he's like just jumping are most likely teleports that he is floating.
So just missed teleport inputs?
Yeah, they're actually fairly hard to do, so it's hard to blame him, honestly. But if you're gonna play real solid, you gotta get them every time.
Gotcha.
Okay, jump but no teleport out. That is.
Ooh, good DP by Dougie.
I was gonna say I think that was the answer. Dougie taking that round, a solid comeback. That's what happens when Necalli gets too close against Dhalsim.
Yeah,
So that's why he has
maul
to
him with buttons.
That's why
Make
he has
him
to
guess.
keep him away.
So we'll start our next match.
Dhalsim also has to be really careful of Necalli's command grab. For Dhalsim, those are real because his jump is so floaty. He can miss the command grab and still get a DP.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Dhalsim's jump is by far the longest airtime in the game. I think at 76 or 8 frames, where most other characters are around high 40s. So almost twice as long.
I was about to ask, like, how much is Fang's? Because, like, I know Fang can be pretty floaty sometimes as well.
Yeah, so Fang's jump arc, so if you watch some of these characters, like Necalli's actually a good example, he accelerates a little bit on the way up, and then on the way down when he's falling, he falls a little bit faster. So he has like an apex where he'll float a little bit. Fang, I think, looks a lot like he's in the air a lot longer because his airspeed is constant the whole time. Or very nearly, in my experience. So Dougie takes that first game. But as far as that, Fang has the, I believe, 3rd or 4th most airtime, hanging out with Chun-Li and Birdie.
Gotcha.
Round 1.
All right, there goes.
So start next match. Dougie takes that first match pretty convincingly.
It was good adaptations from Dougie in the 2nd and 3rd rounds, for sure.
Now Dougie's trying to, looks like he's trying to like control the ground game. And IO's just putting up just a wall of just good solid defense right there. Nice damage.
Taking that opportunity on the ground pound to get in. That was a weird, not quite meaty setup, I think. Regardless, Dougie was not ready for it.
Round 2. Fight.
So Dougie actually does have to be really careful about using ground pound. It is good ground control, but if Dhalsim is able to get up and teleport, then he can get punished for it really easily. It's a ton of recovery.
Do you think that Dhalsim can just teleport behind him if he knows he's going to ground pound?
Yeah, we actually saw that at the end of last round. He got a ton of damage off that following setups. It is dangerous to do as a read, because if he didn't do it, he can get punished out of the air.
Gotcha.
Final round.
So it is still a risk unless he sees it. But he can teleport out of float. So if he's floating up and sees a ground pound. He can just react. Good punish from Io.
Good anti-air.
That slide was not spaced far enough out. Ooh, I don't think that's going to hit, though, because he is crouching.
Ooh.
And that is the answer. Dougie's going to get a nasty setup after this, too. Dougie knew that was going to happen.
Oh, misses the confirm. Dougie carefully running away from the fire.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Io steals that.
Io, you sneaky little thief.
Dhalsim.
He's been called a variety of things on stream today. I should start writing them down.
Just write them down and like we'll just post them on the side.
Seth called him a slippery old man.
Wow.
So, yeah, because of his evasion with Dhalsim. So I was like, okay, maybe I will start writing these down.
Fight.
And so right back into it. Either player's game, honestly. And the winner of this advances to losers finals. So this is a battle for top 3. Loser gets 4th, which is no points, no cash.
But both players are playing really solid right now.
What are you guys looking for?
That's right now. Good anti-air by Io. And Dougie is just constantly just invading Io space.
Yeah, that's kind of what Necalli has to do. And there we go. Now that he's established this, it's going to be a lot more dangerous for Io. And Dougie's actually really good at the tick grabs. I wanted to say those first few jump backs from Io in the corner were a mistake, but they're working out. So if they were a mistake at first, they're certainly not anymore.
Io has a lot of space to play with.
He does not need to go in at all. And there you go.
I'd just wait for Dougie just to hang himself right there.
Round 2.
He definitely has to be ready for those. Yes, he definitely has to be ready for those jump-ins. If he's hitting a button and Necalli's already jumping, he's likely going to lose if he tries to anti-air.
Good side smoke from Dougie.
Good control of the screen, not letting Dougie jump backwards over that. Dougie's going to play real patient now.
Io sitting on a very healthy life lead. Ooh!
That's still crush countered. Wow, that has even more recovery than I thought.
Wow.
I thought it had a lot. So this is definitely Io set to take. Dougie cannot get hit again.
Dougie can't afford it, and he really cannot.
Dougie doesn't even have super, so Io can actually afford to take a few risks here.
Oh.
Okay.
No. Too
We
far
hear Dougie
away.
as soon as he misses that. Scream out. All right, so Io's going to be playing El Chicote.